Here we go. All right, guys, check this out right here, man. You would not believe what you're watching. What are you thinking when you look at this right here? What are you thinking? See, if you're watching this and you're not a psychopath, you're just thinking to yourself, wow, terrible graphics versus great graphics. Terrible versus great. But see, people are actually out here lowering their graphics just so they can have an upper hand, just so they can easily see enemies. See, a lot of people are saying this is in-game cheats. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far, but it's just kind of funny that people are actually lowering their graphics just to get an advantage. Now, me personally, I don't care about graphics too much, but I'm not gonna make it look like I'm on a PlayStation 1 in 2025. What are we doing? You telling me I got a whole setup, I got a brand new monitor, and I'm gonna go back to the old school days, to the PlayStation 1? You must be crazy, son. Now, granted, this is only for PC. No console players are doing this as far as I know. But I mean, come on now, console players wouldn't do anything like this anyway. No offense to the PC players, I was on PC before, but that only lasted a few months. I was always a console player at heart from the jump since day one. Now, I still got respect for the PC players because I don't know how you guys play on mouse and keyboard, especially if you play in a long session, right? Now, there's a lot of debating on who has an advantage, right? Aim assist on controller or players playing on mouse and keyboard, but we could talk about that another day. We got to talk about these guys lowering their graphics out here. How do you guys feel about this, man? If you've done it, you probably feel great about it, but for my console players or for my PC players that don't do anything like this, how do you guys feel about this? You know, and there's a lot of people complaining about this on Reddit. Me personally, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal, especially me being on console. I can just turn crossplay off, but there's people out there that have a PC not playing on console, or if they have a console, they're gonna be playing with people that are on PC, on Xbox, and they need crossplay on. You know, and when you read comments like this guy saying that it's actually insane, I guess this could explain me being seen when I try to hide, or maybe I'm just an ox and make too much noise revealing my location. Which is understanding, right? Because you can't really see the enemy's screen. There's no kill cam, so you can't really know how they were able to see you, or maybe they heard you. And then you're gonna be questioning yourself saying, man, maybe they have their graphics lowered, or maybe I just made a lot of noise. You're just never really gonna know. And that's the perfect comment, because in this game, there's a lot of bushes, there's a lot of shadows, there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of areas where it's just really hard to see, but it's not at the same time. It's kind of like a good thing, right? You're able to hide, but at the same time, there's still a lot of visibility. Especially when an enemy starts moving, they're not that hard to see, but I feel like you can hide in bushes in this game, which is a good thing because there's a lot of moments where you have to hide. It's not that easy to see somebody in bushes if they're standing still. But I'll tell you what, once you guys start questioning how these people are able to see you, just revert right back to this video, I'm telling you. Because this is pretty crazy. Now me, I'm not gonna take it that serious because I agree with this guy right here. He's saying that it's not that competitive of a game to be doing that. And to be honest with you, it's really not. See, now I'm not gonna lie, extracting is really important. I get pissed when I don't extract, I'm not gonna lie. When I lose all my gear, see, that's how mad I get. I can't even get my words out right now. Losing all your gear in this game, bro, that is just the worst. But to be lowering your graphics for this game, I mean, that's just not the move, man. Half of the time, raiders are friendly anyway. They don't even shoot. I can show you so many times. There's so many encounters I have in this game where a raider is a friendly. I think I come across more friendlies than actual enemies. So for people to actually be lowering their graphics, it just shows how stressed they are and how serious they're taking this game. Just think about it, man. All you gotta really do is have your mic on and say friendly, friendly, friendly. And then half of the time, nobody's gonna shoot. Now, you might come across that one guy that wants to take all your loot, but that's like once in a blue moon, at least from my experience. So whoever's doing this is either scared out of their mind and are just trying to avoid every raider, or they're just using it to see everybody and try to take their loot, which I can't complain, right? That's a good thing, but at the same time, if everybody can't do it, why have it, right? But then again, you can look at it both ways and say, if you want to play with PlayStation 1 graphics, that's on you. I'm gonna play with my PS5, my brand new monitor, brand new gaming setup. While you're stuck in the 90s, I'm gonna be doing my thing. That's just the way I look at it. The game's not even that competitive anyway. There's no money on the line. Now, if there was money on the line, I would have been tripping, right? I would have been like, yo, these guys are out here doing the most. But luckily, that's not the case. I don't find it that serious. I just found it interesting that people on Reddit were talking about it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.